Hey everyone, my name is Mary Copeland. I'm a year instructor for this fall semester. Just want to show a short video on how to navigate the class um, and go over a couple things. The first thing is here's our book, Just Mercy. That is the only book you'll need. You can get it at the bookstore. You can order it on Amazon. I have the ISBN number and the syllabus. It's only like $9, and that's the only book you need. Any other readings that we do, I will post in Canvas. So other than that, you're good to go. And I'm going to show you the class now and go over a couple of what I think are really important things. So when you first log in, this is what you're going to see. This is the home screen. Every Sunday, I'm going to post an announcement here that sort of tells you here's what's going on this week. Over on the right side is your to-do list. Please note on the to-do list that it says milestones. Um, for discussions, you have to do an initial post on Thursdays and then respond to two of your peers by Sunday. Those initial Thursday posts are really important. Canvas only lets me put technically one due date, but it shows up as a milestone instead of a due date. That's the only thing that is a little wonky, but it's that way throughout the entire semester. So every discussion, initial post due Thursday, two peer responses due Friday. Discussions cannot be made up because they count as attendance. The amount of time that you're spending in the class. So something to know. Um, all your work for the class will be done in the modules. You can click on the to-do list, but it doesn't tell the whole story, like the due dates and everything. So you always want to go to the modules and look like here's week one assignments and activities. It sort of tells you everything to do and gives you due dates there too. We have some MLA information. If you've never used MLA format, we'll be learning how to properly document your papers in MLA with citations. And then this is the course overview. I thought I would go over that really quickly. So you're going to have a total of 4 essays to write. The last is a research paper, 5 to 7 pages. Always have 2 weeks to work on essays. We have outlines to do. Almost every week there's a discussion where you'll have to respond to two of your peers. Sometimes that's based on a reading. Each week I'll post the module with readings or other things. We're going to read the novel Just Mercy. Our final exam is on that novel. And then just additional exercises and quizzes as assigned. There'll be a midterm and a final exam and probably one timed writing. Let's go to the syllabus. So I'm not going to go over every single thing in the syllabus. There's the course description, important dates, objectives, learning outcomes. Actually, there's a quiz on the syllabus, so you'll have to look some of this stuff up yourself, which I think is a good thing, so you become very familiar with the policies of the class, as well as academic honesty. I really cover that in a separate video under AI, which is on the homepage. So be sure and watch the AI policy video. There's also a quiz on that as well. And required textbooks, that's Just Mercy, and it gives you the ISBN number. How much time will this class take? I think that's important. It's a 4-unit class. So that means that you would have about 4 hours of in-class time. If you took the class on campus, you'd be on campus, a couple days a week for 2 hours. So there's the expectation that you would be spending that same amount of time in class, but then there's also out of class work. And so that's about 12 hours. It's 2 hours per unit. So that's 8 hours of work outside, 4 hours of in-class time. So that's a total of 12 hours a week to be successful. That's a guideline. I know everybody's different, and students just, some work at a faster pace, some work at a slower pace, and some weeks may be less, and some weeks it may be more, just depending on how much. But I think it's a really good guide. So well, I've got a full-time job, I have a family, I've got children, I'm taking, 12 other units, only you are the best judge of how much time you're going to need or have available for the class. You certainly want to go over my, the discussion guidelines. You want to read about those, read about attendance, what to do about late work, go through all of that. You also want to try to get, if you haven't already, Office 365 is available to you for free as a student. You do have to sign up for it, so you could click on that and follow the guidelines to get Office 365. But that can help with documenting your work as original, so that if there is any question about AI, we can refer back to that. Google Docs does it as well. I prefer Office 365. I think it kind of translates into Canvas a little better. And it's a free account for you so you not just have access to Microsoft Word, but you have access to PowerPoints and Excel and spreadsheets and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a cool thing to have while you're a student here at Valley. Um, Other than that, I think it's about it. Email me if you have questions. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. I respond pretty quickly. And be sure and go through the syllabus so that you're really clear on what the policies are. And actually, the syllabus quiz is due um, on the 4th. So you want to make sure you get that done as well. Other than that, I look forward to our semester, and I will see you soon.